I genuinely almost forgot to do this video today. I forgot to put Frieren on my schedule. It hit a new month, and I was like putting all the stuff on my schedule for the new month. And on today, on Saturdays, I have a lot of, like, I have my One Piece video, and that like takes up a big chunk of my schedule because I have to write all the titles of the One Piece episodes and a bunch of other stuff. This is all for my Gent Watches One Piece channel, and so it takes up most of the slot on my calendar, and there's like one little sliver at the bottom that says Frieren, and today I almost forgot. I was so close to forgetting. Like I would have not put up the video today at all and not even thought about it unless someone mentioned it. Oh my god. So anyway, we're doing Frieren episode 25 today. That shouldn't happen again. I've put all the Frieren episodes until the end of the season on my schedule now, so it shouldn't happen. Yeah, last episode we were still fighting against replicas and trying to make a plan. Fern thinks she has a plan, I think, to take down Frieren. I don't know what it could be. In my mind, I was like, maybe it's gonna be like exploiting her mimic weakness, and that's why we like did the whole mimic thing at the start of here and like went in depth about it. But I don't think the replicas have their personality, so I don't think that would work. Other than that, what weaknesses does Frieren really have? If you take away her personality, which would be her only weakness, I'd imagine, then you just have like pure strength. So I guess we'll find out. Make sure to support the video on the channel if you can, liking, commenting, subscribing, and go to my Patreon account, which is in the description below, for full-length early access and exclusive videos for both this channel and my Gent Watches One Piece channel. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into episode 25 of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Okay, I'm excited. A fatal vulnerability. Okay, I guess Frieren has a fatal vulnerability. Oh shit! You okay, man? You should use your golem. Oh no. Man, that's terrifying. What a good guy. Uh-huh. You need a new plan. I love the way Frieren sits with her arms under her legs. Yeah, is whatever created them around here? I like how they're all acknowledging that she's just the strongest. Right. Well, also they're strong. I actually kind of agree with that. That's a good point. Okay, but how are we supposed to do anything? If Frieren's defending the door... I kind of assumed that as well, but I don't know how easy that would be. Oh shit. That's awesome. This is the most dangerous place to be. Oh, so maybe mimic would work? Or something along those lines?
その弱点って何なの?
So it doesn't have the personality, but it would replicate it? Oh. Yep. She instinctually puts up the wall. She looks so fucking awesome.
気がつきましたか?
Hmm? What was it? Something about a defense magic? She stops detecting mana for a brief moment.
昔から苦手なんだよね。
Hmm.
自覚があるのならなんで言ってくれなかったんですか? だって恥ずかしい。
Damn, they just have to sit here and talk about killing Frieren while she's right there.
なんだか楽しそうですね。
Aww. That's cute. That's such a cute small scene. Oh my god. Oh right, we're back in time.
Heiter.
Oh shit. Seeing a cool fight of the party. Heiter. Aww. Oh my god. Laween and why can't I ever remember both of their names fighting in the background? And Kane. I remember both their names. Oh my god. True. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Here we go. Frieren vs. Frieren. This music is sick. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, this is already fucking sick. Incredible. Oh my god. Whoa. That's so sick. Oh my god. This is such a sick fight. Yeah. Nothing more effective. Interesting. This is so cool. I like the build up here. Oh my god. That's a big thing to tell her. You could kill me if you wanted. You're one of the only people who could kill me. Oh. Oh no, they're cut away. Oh, cut back rather. God. Say that so casually. Oh. Flum changed that? Cool. I haven't thought about the politics of this world, really. It is, and you're gonna do it, Frieren! Oh. Well, that sucks. I don't know, maybe she was trying to change you. She did understand you. Okay. Nice little walk. Well, we don't have all the time in the world because I want to cut back to the Frieren fight, but maybe we won't get the end of that this episode. Yeah, I knew that. So cute. Look at that frog. Oh, this is so cute. She was persistent in such a short lifespan. And so they use it to accomplish such great things. Yeah, I love that. Damn. low. Doesn't matter. Low quality thumbs up is what I was gonna say. Oh! Oh! Look at that fucking cold ass expression. Aww. Oh. That flashback build up got me. Man, there was something about that ending that just sort of hit me like with a delayed reaction, where it was like, so they were showing the fight and then they cut to this conversation with Serie, and it was like a conversation about how, you know, Flam died, but like her, you know, Serie was talking about how Flam was such a young girl, like she remembered how she was so young. I'm just turning off my phone because it activated because I said a certain name that sounded like the phone. But how the she was, you know, such a young girl, such a short time ago in terms of elven lifespans, and was talking about her, you know, big dreams and stuff. And then such a short time passed and she'd accomplished those dreams. And it's like, it's only a human's lifespan. It would be like if, you know, for us, if someone was born in front of us and they were like, one day I'm going to create a planet. Like, I'm going to make a planet and we're going to populate it. And then you're like, okay, sure. And a year and a half later, they were starting to transport people onto that planet and that person died. Like, it's like, you're like, how the fuck did you do that in a year and a half? Like, that, how could you possibly do it that quickly? But it's like, because, you know, the shorter lifespans, they just humans like dedicate their lives to their goals, and they know, you know, that they don't have much time, and they accomplish them much quicker than elves who know that they have all the time in the world and there's no urgency to them. I think this show, I mean, I did get hit with some like existential dread a little bit in that episode for a second, just thinking about short lifespans in general, but it also like showed just how I like this show, like showing the sort of beauty of short lifespans as well, from an outsider's perspective, from the perspective of elves, like looking at it and going like, this is stupid and foolish, but then like warming up to the idea over time, going like, but humans are so incredible because of what they can do with such a short amount of time. And that's what, like, what's true of real life as well. Even though we don't have elves in our world that can give us that perspective, we can still look at ourselves and think about that, you know? But anyway, the reason it hit me was just like watching that and them talking about the fact that like humanity is going to overtake elves because of this, and like there's gonna come a time where that happens. And in the time they're showing Flam and they're showing Himmel and they're showing like glimpses of Fern, and then it cuts back to modern day and Frieren is evenly matched with herself. She moves out of the way, and she's taken out by a human, by Fern. A young human, by the way. Fern's what? Somewhere from 16 to 18 or something. I don't remember exactly how old she is because we've sort of jumped around in time a lot. But she's, you know, still a teen. She's still in her teens, right? And she, like, obviously with the help of Frieren and some other stuff, she can kill Frieren. Like, that, you know, that's pretty impressive. I think, honestly, if Fern wanted to kill Frieren, at this point, from this point onwards, if Fern wanted to kill Frieren, she could catch her off guard and do it. Probably, you know? Like, the only reason it was extra hard here is because this Frieren was, like, watching and on her guard. But if she just, like, waited until Frieren was in a mimic or waited until Frieren was sleeping, you know? Like, stuff like that, she could, like, Fern could kill her. Other people, like, probably not, not right now, because I think a big part of it is that they kept talking about how Fern can really conceal her presence, and so she can completely conceal her presence from Frieren, and Frieren won't be on her guard around her. But it's just so, like, there was something about that moment where it's like, at first I watched it and I was like, fuck yeah, that's awesome, she won. And then it just, like, hit me, all of the emotion of the flashback leading up to that, and how, like, Frieren seeing how that flashback is coming to fruition here. And it's so sick. It's so awesome. I love the writer of this series. Like, the way she has these, like, huge moments, and she, you know, punctuates them with these, like, very peaceful flashbacks. I think it's really interesting, like these flashbacks that are just so serene and actually kind of make you forget. I love when shows do this. They make you forget why you're watching the flashback, and then when the flashback ends and the scene comes back, it kicks into why. Like, I know some people might not like the fact that their cool action scene is being disrupted or whatever, but I've always found those moments where it disrupts something like that, but then, like, winds up and then comes back at the important moment to be fucking incredible. Haikyuu does it really well. Haikyuu does it all throughout the series, and Haikyuu is my favorite anime of all time. Haikyuu is fucking incredible. And I would say also there's, like, Attack on Titan. I remember there's, like, a moment in Attack on Titan that does this really well, which is, like, with Levi's squad. And I won't spoil the scene, but in Levi's squad there's a flashback with it, and Aaron's about to do something, and then there's, like, as he's about to do it, there's, like, a flashback, and it goes through with Levi's squad talking about, you know, how close they were and how much they put on the line for Aaron and how much they ended up trusting him. And then it cuts back and Petra's yelling, "Trust us!" And it's, like, this really beautiful moment to me of, like, it's showing how much trust they put into him and how much, like, they had backed him this entire way, and then cutting back, and so we see the entire reason why Aaron would trust them. And I just think, like, moments like that can really hit me hard when a flashback is beautifully set up. So I loved this episode. I thought, and the fucking animation was dope as shit. Like, this show's animation is incredible. It's fucking, like, top tier. I love it. Because it's, like, it's so consistently good throughout the regular episodes. Like, it just looks gorgeous in every fucking frame. But, like, then you have those moments where it kicks into a higher gear than it already is, and it's so good. Like, I don't ever feel like there's moments where I'm like, oh, this is kind of a lower budget episode, which means they're probably saving their budget for something higher or whatever. Like, it feels like, oh, all of this is high budget, and then there's, like, this, which is, holy shit, where'd they get this money, you know? Now, obviously, budget is not the main, like, people use the term budget, and I know that budget isn't the main qualifier for why animation is good. Like, a show can look incredible on a lower budget, and a show can look shitty on a higher budget. And also a lot of anime apparently have similar budgets anyway, but it's just about the managing of it and the managing of talent and the managing of time and all that sort of stuff. I wish every fucking show was like Frieren. I wish it was, you know, I hope that the workers are being treated right on Frieren, but I haven't heard anything bad about Frieren's management. Like, you know, like I have about Jujutsu Kaisen, obviously. Like, Jujutsu Kaisen sounded like a mess, but it, you know, came out to look beautiful, but it just sounded like the production was a mess. But this show, I haven't heard too much about the production being a mess, and it just feels so well done. If this show was like them managing properly and taking their time, but also, you know, letting animators play around and do this like beautiful passion project, if that is what the show is, then that's amazing. That would be so good. I don't know if it is, but if it is, then that would be a good thing for the industry to show, hey, look, it can be done and be done amazingly and be so popular. So anyway, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. So thank you for watching this episode of Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 25. Please make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.